Oh, no, there's another one there. I missed it. That'll go in the blooper reel. You have to hold the GoPro in the right direction. They're kind of finicky that way.
The battle began about 8 a.m. to the west beyond the McPherson barn. Union cavalry confronted Confederate infantry advancing east along Chambersburg Pike. Heavy fighting spread north and south along the ridge as additional forces arrived.
So we are doing the auto tour going around Gettysburg, and this place has just been fascinating. This is actually day 2 for us. There is a whole ton of monuments all along here. So we're going to get out and walk a little bit. We'll take you along. Hang on.
What I really want to do is run through the corn.
Yeah. Lots of cornfields now.
Like I used to when I was a kid.
Yeah. They probably don't want us running through their corn.
You think?
I'm just guessing.
Okay.
There was a sign coming in here that said no relic hunting. So no metal detectors for us. Now, did they say, did you read, this is where the fighting started at Gettysburg?
It just said it began at 8 a.m.
Yeah.
and then moved along the ridge.
Gettysburg was a 3 or 4 day battle, and yeah, this is pretty open.
Like all kinds.
I think these are replica cannons. I don't think. They could be. It's really hard to tell. We're enjoying the shade for a minute. It's not hot, but
It is hot.
it's
In the sun.
In the sun. Feels pretty good in the shade.
Yeah.
There's a tour over there.
That had climbed the tree in McPherson's Wood to see over the line of battle, and with the sole purpose of being sharpshooters to pick off soldiers on horseback. There's even keen that his local lore, that people come and talk to him as an old man, he was the man that shot John Fulton Reynolds. That he recognized Reynolds and saw him on the field and cleared a line of fire and took down Reynolds single-handedly.
So there goes the walking tour. I guess it's the National Park Service. Somebody, he was a National Park guy, gives a free walking tour, and they're going that way. It was interesting, and we enjoyed listening to him for that brief time, but we kind of want to see some other stuff here. So, but sounds like this was the first fighting of the Civil War, of Gettysburg, not of the Civil War. So we'll see you guys in a minute. Bye guys. So 75 years later, about 1,800 soldiers got together to dedicate this monument, and this is the Eternal Peace Monument.
Yeah, they were Civil War veterans.
And they were.
Dedicate this memorial.
Yeah. And this ridge, you can see all these cannons. All these cannons are staged along here. Oh, she's got a Tommy gun. And there's probably a good 20 or 30 cannons all along here. We were pulled over to let them kind of do their photo shoot. I think we're gonna sneak on past. Kinds of interesting photo shoots going along here. And you can tour it on horse. So we've been doing the auto tour around Gettysburg. There's been fields, there's been woods. It has been, we've been on this auto tour now probably a couple hours.
Yeah.
And one thing that catches you is the enormity of how big this whole battle of 4 days was. It was so big. It has been fascinating. We've gone through, like I said, woods, mountaintops, or hilltops. Yeah.
Right here.
Yeah. So this one is pretty massive. This is the Pennsylvania Memorial. And so the names of the individuals in the company are here. So I'm noticing that if there's a star before their name, they were killed. Or after their name. The largest of the memorials that we've seen here. And there is a stairway. We're going to go up.
Of course. Some of the places where we just came from. Hard to imagine all that fighting. Yeah, you're gonna fall.
Gettysburg. I keep thinking in my mind this was the biggest battle of the Civil War. And I looked it up and Googled it, and depending on where you go for your Google advice, at least 50,000 people died fighting for this area. And that's on both sides.
Yeah.
You can see the line of memorials, and really the memorials are everywhere, and that's pretty much because the fighting was everywhere.
Yeah.
You can see them all down through here. But I think we're going to head down, maybe finish the auto tour. We'll show you some more of the auto tour if we see anything, and then we're going to head back home.
Yep.
All right, we'll see you guys later.
Bye.